What it do, y'all? Say, man, listen to me. This Luke Cage series that I've been waiting for years was incredible, man. I'm not gonna front with you. I've been looking for Luke Cage to go live action for the past about 8 years now, man. Because back in the Gap, it was rumored that Tyrese was going to be playing Luke Cage in the actual movie. It was rumored that Tyrese was going to play Luke Cage. Jamie Foxx was going to play Luke Cage. They was looking at LL Cool J to play Luke Cage. And they was talking about Terrence Howard. There was rumor about Terrence Howard being Diamondback. But I tell you what, man, been waiting for this for years. And the representation, now my favorite superhero is Black Panther. I'm a Black Panther guy, man. I love Black Panther. But what I saw on Netflix exceeded all my expectations, man. They introduced him last year on Jessica Jones, all right? And also Lance Gross was it was between Lance Gross and Michael Coulter, and Michael Coulter won the role, as you can see, and he did a phenomenal job. I think this is gonna shoot him to the top, man. But listen, I watch a lot of superhero shows. I'm into it. I like superheroes, man. And we were first given, of course, Blade set it off. Shout out to Wesley Snipes, man. Blade set it off for Marvel as far as live action movies, period. So shout out to Wesley Snipes. And after that, you got your Spider-Mans, your Fantastic Four, and all that. But as far as black superheroes, we haven't had many on screen. That's why you see a bunch of black kids walking around with like Superman, Batman, and Captain America. Shout out to them, but we needed cats who looked like us and who represented us. And then when they gave us black dudes, they were sidekicks or they were kind of whitewashed. I mean, when you look at like I said before, if you look at War Machine in the Iron Man movies, he's a sidekick. You look at the Falcon in the Captain America movies, he's a sidekick. If you watch Arrow and you see that boy Diggle cold, but they whitewashed him. You know, nothing about Diggle says like, man, black community. I mean, he's a brother and he handled his business, but he got him a white woman, you know. And I understand these shows, and this is what you get when you get these shows that are written by people who don't relate to our perspective. They just make us the help, or they show us as something that's not all the way relatable, you know? And I just like looking at shows and seeing a reflection of me and being like, I get it. And when Black Panther was introduced in Civil War, I was like, finally, you know, yes, this is who we need. Then I turned on my Netflix and I saw Luke Cage. Found everything about that was Black Lives Matters, was strong black man, was black man wearing a hoodie, and we see what the injustice that's going on in real life. But for the sake of this fictional show, we gonna give you this black man who's bulletproof. And he got this hoodie on and you can't do nothing with him. You can shoot at him, bam, 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 bam. He's still an indestructible black man. And the black man needed to see that. Black kids need to see that just to be inspired. Even though it's not real life, just to have that inspiration. Then you had Misty Knight on there with the natural hair. Man, come on, man. Everything was black about that, man. The Wu-Tang soundtrack that boy would listen to. I mean, the Wu-Tang music the boy would listen to before he put them hands on you. Man, everything. Man, listen here, man. Look, the titles were all Guru Records. For every title of every episode was a guru record. Hey, that boy Cottonmouth, that brother who played Cottonmouth, that boy executed that role, man. That boy did that. And this brother Michael Coulter, man, this is, and just on some superhero fanboy type stuff, I love the way they incorporated the original costume for Luke Cage into episode 4. Because his original costume would be corny in modern day times. But I love the way they incorporated it and gave us that, man. So guys who really been following this character and who love this character, that was a moment for us. Man, and Rosario Dawson, man, she just loved her some superheroes. She was all up on, when she was on Daredevil, she was kissing all up on Daredevil. Now she up in here kind of, low-key flirting with that boy Luke Cage. Like, hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. But I wonder how that's going to play out because, eventually he ends up marrying Jessica Jones, and having a baby with her. Ugh. But, and shout out to Jessica Jones, but, Misty Knight, though. And, you can see him in Misty Knight had a thing on the first episode, man. But it's, look, hey, man, listen. This is the great, and that Method Man song, man, that was incredible. I loved everything about this. And because black superheroes are so successful on screen, like, okay, back in 2008, they let us know that War Machine was coming for Iron Man. Then you had Falcon come in, what was that, 2014, and Winter Soldier. Then when Black Panther came, he shut the whole thing down. Because he was just, Black Panther's that dude. Now with the success of Luke Cage, I hear that Fox greenlit a series for Black Lightning. So we getting more of us on, because these brothers ain't corny, man. Brothers ain't corny. Superman is corny. Luke Cage is the man. So I'm just excited for this, man. A guy like myself who's into this, who's been waiting for this, I'm excited about it, man. Shout out to Luke Cage. That series was incredible. Best superhero content I've ever seen on the big screen. In live action. And I thought the Dark Knight, because Batman, Batman is a white boy, but he cold though. Batman, the Dark Knight series was like the greatest thing I ever saw up until I saw this. So shout out to Luke Cage, shout out to the brother that put this thing together, and I just can't wait to see more, man. This is incredible, but y'all know what it is. Bread Tuck Gang forever. Bread Tuck Rob, Iron Black Royalty, all that, man. Y'all mucho take it easy.